banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Jaguars. These guys searching for their first win since that season opener. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And away we go in Cincinnati. Has this at the 6. A decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate. Getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Looks like the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's got around on the slant. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
79, bro. 70. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he'll have this fair. They get set for their opening drive. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 45. One.
Back now, pressure coming. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Third down now. Jaguars going nickel.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak because they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game.
On the jump.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Come on. Come on. Hey. Ready.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got
on the ends that run like 4-6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still third down coming up. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
70 Ranger. Get up. Panthers tracking 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7.
He's dropping back to throw. They got the football clock, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Ready.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Ready. Viking 18.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he has this down to the 34. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
A handoff from Williams, running left. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Cowboy 80.
Drawing up the design keeper. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. Broncos. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got.
And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive.
On the double.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set.
Finds him A small gain up to about the 32. Dropped to the ground by Nick Eamon-Wari. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. Trying to throw this from the gun. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This makes it up to the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
And he gets it away from his end zone. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Check right.
And stick with Achane. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pick up a 5 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds Chase on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now.
Ready, set.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it. 4th and 3.
60 red.
4th down. Pass coming. Finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 33.
At the 16-yard line.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Jaguars 7.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going left side, Williams with it. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19.
Quick throw, finds him out right. Pickup of 2 here. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready, set.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run here on 1st down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Going from the gun here.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Trap 50, trap 50. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
19 Lions. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw now. That's caught by Williams. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
77.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ready.
3rd down from the gun. All in left side. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. A.J. Cole on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The Colts at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Steelers are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. And on the Browns, at home to take on Washington. And this is the dynamic Jayden Daniels. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Commanders bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is the running back. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Blues get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. He dodged the tackle, and they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he could reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Going to the ground again on first. You can do it on the outside here. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Achane again. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here's Achane up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
43.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Check pitch.
Go play action on first down. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd down carry for Achane. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Jags pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the engine, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate and Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him.
Ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Williams. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
This time it's a passing play. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12.
Got it. Ready? 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Tag. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. It is cut left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they're continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach.
Ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go! 19 tight. 19 tight. Go!
He's going to throw this one. Cut near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a fourth quarter lead. So
that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check twice.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that, first down play.
And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield.
Ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And the Bengals
Down.
first down.
45.
1st and 10 at the
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the end route, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30.
Number ready?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Looking inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth quarter lead. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Bengals 17. Jaguars 14.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, go!
Looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Williams now on 1st and 10. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ready, break!
Back-to-back carries here. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set! Ready!
Setting up to pass. Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Rob for the first guy he's met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Go! Crack all 80!
He's going to keep this one. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay,
Another try for them from the 11. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the well again. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
ready!
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set! 70 Lions! Ready, right?
He finds him right side. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
And he isn't going to get it. They wanted those two to feel a little bit more comfortable, but hey, they're still just moments away from a victory. It's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Cincinnati.